This is the how-to on the ishnan or cold water therapy video. Uh, just a couple things about this method. This is something that's been used for millennia by yogis, shamans, indigenous peoples have been using cold water intuitively and also in healing practices for tens of thousands of years. Humans have known about this, and probably even animals know about this because animals live intuitively. So it's mostly the humans now that have forgotten how to utilize nature as a healing force. The cold is considered by the yogis to be the master or supreme healing force on the planet. Yogi Bhajan once said that the ishnan or cold water therapy is the most powerful therapy by 1,000 times. So that means if you take all the therapies that are known, acupuncture, chiropractic, drugs, surgery, dieting, fasting, all the things, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, everything that we know that is really good for us, multiply times 1,000. That's how powerful the cold water is, people. It's no joke. This is, in my estimation, the premier healing method that will complement and enhance everything else that you're currently doing in your life to enhance your health. So, that being said, let's talk about how it is done. Okay, so the basics are very simple. If you've never done cold water therapy in your life, the most basic thing is after you're done taking your shower in the morning, your hot shower, turn your faucet to cold for 30 seconds. And continue to do that daily and slowly build your time up until you're doing 10 minutes in the cold. Once you've established that you can do 10 minutes in the cold, now you're ready to attempt an ice bath, okay? But before attempting an ice bath, you want to acclimate yourself to ice. And there is a technique to do that, and I'll show you that technique now. Basically, all it is you have to put your hands in ice water as well as your feet, and also you can do your face as well. And you just do it for short time periods. So I recommend if you can do it for 30 seconds, do 30 seconds. If you can go longer, go longer. Just go to what feels right to you. These are only general recommendations. But as you progress and get better at it, you want to increase your time, and that also will improve your benefits as well. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do just the hands in the ice water. Okay, I'm going to do just one hand because I'm holding the camera in the other. So here we go. So I'm going to stick my hand. This is ice water. There's ice on the sides, as you can see. It's a freezer. You can just do this with a bucket of ice and stick your hands in a bucket of ice. That's fine too. Any way you can get your hands into ice water is fine. So here we go. So I'm going to take my right hand and I'm in the ice water and I'm fine. You can see almost right away that the hand is starting to turn red. That's the capillary beds opening and trying to heat the tissue. This is the basis of how the ishnan works, is by flushing the capillary beds. That's why it's so healthy, because it cleans your arteries, your capillaries. It super oxygenates all of your tissue in your body. And so for about 30 seconds, I'm very acclimated. I can hold my hand in here for over 20 minutes because I've been doing it daily and I've built up my time. But I recommend that you start with about 30 seconds, okay? And then you can also stick your face in the ice water and your feet in the ice water. Again, for as long as you comfortably can, and then just start to build your time. Humans are fully adaptable to ice. We evolved in cold environments. in many different ice ages over millions of years. So it's very natural for us to be in ice. And it's also very healthy for us. If you study the teachings of Jack Kruse, Dr. Jack Kruse, he's a neurosurgeon, he explains that humans evolved our genetics in cold, and therefore, if we go into the cold, it actually activates certain parts of our genetics that normally just lay there dormant. And those parts of our genetics, once they're activated, actually turn humans into superhumans. And that's why Wim Hof can do the kinds of seemingly miraculous things that he does, because he's activated that part of his genetics